You are a ray of sunshine on my 50-degree summer day. Every bad cliche we will accidentally be. What's so wrong with wanting the red roses, violets so blue like my hair's falling out and sticking to you? This is joy in its most simple state. Good company is hard to find, harder to keep. This feeling is you. I was hoping it was the heat. I like you. I like honesty. I like when you tell me that you're happy. You make me so fucking happy. I want to kiss you again and again and again. Sorry. So you'll keep telling me this is so good. I don't want to leave. This is so good. I am the rain that keeps summer out. Every aching state, I'm having nightmares about what's so wrong, what's going on. I need to hear your voice. I didn't think I would need to hear your voice. This is pain in its most simple state, but you are not the one to blame. Bad company must be the market you are in. This feeling is not you, it is my body I am stuck in. I love you, and I hate silence. I hate not knowing. It makes my mind grow violent. Could you please tell me you're still happy? You make me so happy. I keep trying to kiss you, but my mouth keeps locking shut. I just don't want to leave. There's still time for us. I wrote those two things, like, first when I was 15 and then when I was 16 when I was with this person, and it was like just the way things progress, and I was feeling a little connected to the idea of relationships and love the past few days, so I thought that I would sort of center what I was doing around that. So the next one I'm going to do is called The End of the Line. I may never see the end of the line. With my veil lifted, they see I am only a mistress in disguise, only looking for their diamond rings, their shining stone, their trophy upon a pedestal. They will hold me high above their head and scream victory, my sweet, sweet victory. We sit high above the void, and as it asks to be filled, we tell it, we are through. We have made it. We are no longer taking questions because we have found the answers in the cracks of each other's spines. We've been bent far enough back to know you are the one, if there is one. We borrow the vows of our dead lovers and kiss to prove our bodies still move and still know what love feels like, and it is with you. I may never find you because of who I am and what I see, if there is meant to be. Who wrote this story? Who read the line? Who read between these lines and found we will live divine by devotion to a heart that knows this song too, and it feels brand new because I share it with you. Who glued our stars together? Who said this first, and why? Am I only as good as the things I will leave behind and then make with you? And as for the feet that remain unplanted, where do they go? What are they worth? Their glue never dries. I cannot hold on tight enough to tongues that satisfy. Tonight they read their misspelled vows like, I love the way you and how you beg for someone to stand further away. Can we cut to the chase? When you bite my neck and let me drain, that's my favorite part. When I'm so empty and I need a new coat of paint, something to brighten this place so the buyers think I am worth the debt I will put them in. I will be worth suffering for, worth the nights when my paint chips away and cannot keep you safe in this neighborhood. My empty house, with the empty picture frames and forgotten names. Maybe you are not so empty, but so full. It is hard to make your way out the goddamn door. Forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, okay. So I do know what I'm gonna do. This is great. So this one's somewhat new. I was like between this and another one, but I think I'm gonna do this just because it's newer and I'm gonna try it, but it's also probably not edited well, but we're gonna pretend like it's fine. It's called Without Me. Up high, we torture each other with painful questions of then and now, of why and how. The body is a cruel and wonderful place, where I argue with my discomforts and gamble with love. If I can make this work, maybe I can forgive myself for a darker history coming off a coward's clean. I just want to be awake tonight for that twist in my stomach. Just let it be. You snuck into my house, and I didn't mind this time. A careful crime, you clever thing. An admiration I was not bred to understand. You are sometimes too kind for your own sake. You don't gotta, but you do. You always knew. There was a kiss at a party, the prettiest picture she could take in a place we were never meant to be, but they let us be. I think of what it would be like to remember this bedroom, or this night. I make up our first fights. The body is a cruel and wonderful place, together, happy. When I am alone, I try to be certain, but nothing feels certain until I am right there, and I don't have time to think. Beautiful creature, nothing is significant, but we can try. Left shaken, done my part, just a thing of the heart. I move in time with the thing. Stubborn and overworked, I cry at the sunrise, just want to feel worth the sunshine. Okay, so I'm just like in the place of reading old stuff tonight, maybe, because I'm just feeling weird and sentimental. This one had to have been 15 when I wrote, but it's kind of a weird one because it sort of exists in this place between reality and a dream. It's like sits like right on the cusp. So yeah, this is called The Place We Used to Live. They say young love is such dumb love. I say young love is such kind love, sweet and soft like strawberries. I dream of feeding you off cheap plates in a quiet and scattered room. There is light coming through the curtains singing, wake up, the world loves you. Wake up, the world's waiting for you. There is a dusty red polka dot teapot on the kitchen counter because I like my coffee iced, and you often feed on my neck in the morning. You run your fingertips over my skin and hum to the stereo playing the records we fell in love to. You sit adjacent to me, picking strings while I pick up words to read as the sky melts from morning to night. We talk, then fight, make up, make out, make love, make. Come to me. Come sink into my skin. I know right now all we have is drunken nights in my ex-girlfriend's bed, but for now, we'll call this home. This is called You Fool. It's like my dad. Everyone says that's just how he is. His mother never said I love you. I wonder if that was the honest thing to do. Hey, I appreciate your concern. For what it's worth, I missed you too. Nothing hurts like forgetting what you thought you knew. You talk like a mountain no one ever tried to conquer. What big teeth you have, little monster, you fool. You fuck. Nothing and everything, never enough. Embrace the bad and bite your own fingers off. Dust to dust, floating forever. The end of the line. No such thing as mine or yours. The plurals are possessions. We belong to the earth more than it belongs to us. We can pluck out the grass and watch it grow back, infinite and cruel. Just business as usual. I'll chew up the paper and eat up my history. What's good for you? A balanced breakfast. A good life's sleep. I'm full. Pull and pull on the door. Keep asking just a little bit more. I swear I'm almost there. I can take it. I will leave this place. I will still be tired. touch the sky and say it could have been better. I wonder if the planet is as beautiful as we say it is, or if it's just a fragment. It makes itself pretty while we sleep. It dances right over me, ungrateful child. This is only a dream. You don't have to be so mean. It's only a shadow. You threaten with keys between your knuckles, shuffle through the snow, tell everyone what you see when you don't sleep, tell everyone who to be with your tongue in cheek. You don't know what to be. Be nothing. It will not matter anyways. Alright. This is like the newest thing could do. And it's like I wrote it in a way that felt like it was more prosy, like good to read on paper, which I don't normally do, but I'm gonna see how it translates here, and translates, I know how to talk, I swear to God. And yeah, it's called Who It May Concern. I see myself in all sorts of places. I am shadows and still. Monsters out of the closet into the open, they slip in and out of vision. Stay high if it hurts. Make words out of blood and rhymes out of dirt, arrowhead. I got you again. You've got to be quicker than that. If I have a heart, I broke it. You learn to live without a sound. I started singing songs in the dark to break the tension. It makes having a body bearable. I am full of noise and fuzz. I collect small wings. They are precious things. I save them for another life. If I could only get another life. All this talk of another place, another time is getting tiring. Close the curtains and turn on the sink. Wash the dishes despite what you think. It's nothing personal. It happened when no one was looking. The sidewalks are empty and it is always nighttime here. We just needed to know how it felt to lay in the road with a fire in our throats. They do not belong here. This is ours. They curse the unknown. They married out of hollow bellies. When the child is born, it will be hungry. They will teach it to starve, learn to live without love, the taste of acid and how it burns in your mouth. I only want to be afraid. Change the numbers on the clock, dying quiet, only to reemerge. These words are all I have. Hey, I can't stay with you any longer. I love you even if we made it up. It's casually cool. I sent them away and made my bed. I can't free my sheet of stains. You came and I wrote our child's name with the vomit of my belly. This is where you came from, I'll say. I made incisions so I'll never have to explain. I cannot come to terms and you shouldn't have to. This is the only kindness I can do you. Thank you. This is the last thing I'm going to do. So, to preface this, I wrote this poem for a friend. She is a dancer at my school, and she's a part of this thing called Senior Dance Project. So she asked me to write something for her, and she kind of choreographed this whole dance based on my poem, and I performed in the show, and it was really, really cool. And she asked me to write about happiness and finding it, and that was tough. So I wrote this, so in terms of like how it relates to here tonight, I guess it's more about my own personal relationship with myself and how I've come to deal with certain things. It's called Succumb. I saw you sitting outside in the grass. Today, your hair is long. You look like someone from my past. The earth is a spiral in which I like to pretend I am the center. I am the beginning or the end. It is up to you to decide. I use the coins in my pocket to pay for my sins. I am short. But it does not matter. because you're coming around the corner. You take my hand and tell me, the universe is too big for games like this. Take what makes you ache and burn it down. There is burnt wax in your palm. I think you've told someone this before. You tell me I could make like ash and let the ocean eat me whole, or maybe that was someone who looked like you, but their voice is a little more coarse. It scrapes your face when it kisses you. When I think of you, I overflow. You are too heavy to carry. You are a ring around my tiny finger when they ask how it feels. Tiny roses bloom between my teeth. You are too beautiful for words. I yearn and I yearn for you, but I don't have the muscle to carry you across the road to our marriage bed once we wed, and I am sure this is forever. But there is no forever, and I do not need there to be. I get comfortable with decay, make peace with my body for what it is, impermanent. I wrinkle like the sheets when you leave me. When my youth leaves me, I will still be here. The little seedlings need me. I will try not to need. I'm comfortable with you, honey. I'm walking through your darkness. I make my own way. I make my own way. It's like I'm always almost there. This tightrope, high note, you're ringing me out for all I'm worth. Cause God, I'm trying because I want you and I want to believe. I've only ever wanted to believe. I sing for you. It's all I can give. I was taught resilience like please and thank you. This will carry you. Mama, I can only spin until I topple. I can only dance until my toes bleed. But I will, if you ask, if you ask, if you ask. I'm asking if it's okay. Can I stay the night? You pretty thing, I promise I will be good. You will know I'm okay. I will be home, cradled between your fingers. That's all anyone ever wanted. That's all anyone could ever ask. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to me. That was super cool.